Welcome to Sunday Prime on Idea TV. Today, we bring you innovation-driven stories shaping Nigeria and beyond. I am Chinatu Oji. We begin tonight with a shocking revelation where a new wave of cyber attacks is sweeping across several countries as capacity researchers warn about the rapid spread of a FEMA Trojan, a malicious program built to hijack and replace cryptocurrency wallet addresses. Between October 2004 and July 2025, more than 5,000 users, including individuals and organizations, fell victim to the malware. Brazil was hit hardest with about 1,500 cases, while India, Spain, Russia, Italy, and Germany also recorded significant infections. Initially spotted in October 2024 on compromised WordPress site, FEMA has since evolved. By June this year, attackers shifted to phishing emails disguising themselves as law firms. These emails accuse recipients of infringing on domain name patents and threaten lawsuits, tricking users into downloading malicious files. Attackers hide the malware in torrent files, posing as popular movies. In corporate settings, they send fraudulent legal threats by email. In both cases, compromise only happens if the victim downloads and runs the infected file. Kapasky has now urged both organizations and individuals to avoid downloading torrent from unverified sources, scrutinize suspicious emails, especially those with legal threats or attachments. Keep antivirus databases and software regularly updated and enforce strong passwords and two-factor authentication. Deploy trusted security solutions that can detect and block malware. For developers and administrators, Kapasky recommends strengthening website security to prevent hackers from turning compromised servers into malware distribution hubs. And now we head over to Apple, where it has pushed back against accusation from Elon Musk that its app store unfairly promotes certain apps, dismissing the billionaire's claims as unfounded. The row erupted after Musk alleged that Apple has made it impossible for apps to compete with ChatGPT maker OpenAI on its platform. He went further by branding OpenAI chief executive Sam Altman a liar, accusing him of twisting events to serve his own interests. The dispute adds another chapter to a long-running rivalry between the two men who once co-founded OpenAI but now find themselves in open competition. The public spat has reignited tensions between Musk and Altman. OpenAI has accused Musk of engaging in bad faith tactics to undermine its work, while Musk has repeatedly argued the company abandoned its founding principles by shifting toward profit and deepening ties with Microsoft. Although Musk dropped a lawsuit against OpenAI in 2024, their acrimony has only deepened. Earlier this year, OpenAI rejected a surprise $100 billion takeover attempt by Musk, a move that underscored the scale of the feud. For now, Apple maintains that its store does not play favorite, but the latest clash ensures the battle between Musk, Altman, and the wider AI industry remains firmly in the public eye. On a sad note now, at least 307 people have been killed in devastating monsoon floods and landslides across Pakistan and Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Most of the fatalities were reported in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, a mountainous province in the country's northwest, where disaster authorities say homes, roads and bridges have been swept away. A military helicopter deployed for rescue operations also crashed in Baja, killing all 5 crew members. In Pakistan, administered Kashmir, 9 people were killed, while another 5 died in the Gilgit-Baltistan region. Across the border, the Indian-administered Kashmir flash floods tore through a Himalayan village, leaving at least 60 people dead and dozens missing. Survivors described the torrent as apocalyptic. Authorities have declared several areas disaster zones, warning that heavy rains will continue until 21st of August. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa has announced a day of mourning, while mass funerals have begun in the flood-hit communities. Monsoon rain between June and September account for 3/4 of South Asia's annual rainfall, but climate scientists warn the intensity and frequency of such disasters are worsening due to climate change. This year's rains have already been deadlier than last year's entire monsoon season. In July alone, Punjab province recorded 73% more rainfall than the previous year. Meanwhile, in a quiet lab at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT), researchers believe they may have unlocked a new weapon in the fight against deadly infections. With the help of artificial intelligence, they have designed 2 new antibiotics that appear capable of killing drug-resistant gonorrhea and MRSA, superbugs that have become some of medicine's toughest enemies. For decades, scientists have struggled to keep pace with bacteria that learn to outwit existing drugs. Overuse of antibiotics worldwide has only sped up that resistance, leaving doctors with fewer options, as once curable infections now claim more than 1 million lives each year. The search for new treatment has slowed down almost to a standstill until now. Instead of sifting through existing medicines, the MIT turned to generative AI. They trained it with the structures of known compounds and how those affected bacteria then later design new molecules atom by atom. From a staggering 36 million possibilities, the AI proposed 2 promising candidates unlike anything currently on pharmacy shelves. When scientists manufactured the compounds and tested them on infected mice, both showed the power to wipe out gonorrhea and MRSA in laboratory and animal studies. Let's take a quick break now. Sunday Prime continues when we return. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is still Sunday Prime. Now the rest of the stories. Truecaller has surpassed 100 million monthly active users across the Middle East and Africa, marking a 19% year-on-year growth for the call identification and spam blocking platform. The company said smartphone adoption and mobile data growth in the region have driven demand tools that help users manage communication and avoid unwanted calls. According to Truecaller CEO Rashid Jujunwala, MEA, like India and other mobile-first markets, has always been a natural fit for Truecaller. Hence, they are strengthening their partnerships and presence in the region because of the long-term growth potential. Some of the platform's biggest markets in MEA include Egypt, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, Algeria, Ghana, and Jordan. In these countries, Truecaller is installed in between 20 and 45% of smartphones globally. The app has more than 450 million active users and was used to block nearly 56 billion spam calls in 2024. And on another good news, Samsung Electronics is launching its latest innovation, the Samsung Vision AI TV, at an event in Lagos, Nigeria. The new device represents a major step in the company's efforts to integrate artificial intelligence into home entertainment. The launch coincides with Samsung's 19th consecutive year as the world's leading TV brand, a position it has maintained through a series of industry-first technologies since 2006. These include the Bordox LCD TV, the first Edge-type OLED TV, and the first smart TV with applications. Speaking at the event, Tai Sung Lee, CEO of Samsung Electronics West Africa, said the company aims to make technology more intuitive and personal. The Samsung Vision AI TV is designed as more than a viewing device. It serves as a hub for entertainment and smart home integration. The key features include a click-to-search, instant information and recommendation related to on-screen content, future-proof design, which is 7 years of free OS updates, a smart home control tower, centralized control for Galaxy devices, appliances, and IoT products, NOx security, which is enhanced protection for personal data. Art and entertainment ease integration with Samsung's Art TV lineup and support for immersive gaming. Oge Maduagu, head of marketing and communications, Samsung Electronics West Africa, described the Vision AI TV as an intelligent lifestyle hub that combines AI-driven art, live translations, and design innovation. Samsung also announced updates across its 2025 lineup, including glare-free OLED displays, improved blindness on new QLED models, refresh rates up to 240 Hz, and Nigeria's first 100-inch Neo QED TV. The new models, including the Neo QLED 8K, OLED, Neo QLED 4K, QLED, and Crystal UHD, are now available through authorized Samsung stores nationwide. And finally, Google has introduced Storybook, a new artificial intelligence tool with its Gemini app designed to help families turn photos, drawings, and everyday moments into narrated stories. The company announced the launch in a statement yesterday with Taiwo Kola Ogunlade, Google's Communications and Public Affairs Manager for West Africa, describing Storybook as a modern extension of Nigeria's long tradition of oral storytelling. Nigeria, which is home to about 39 million children under the age of 6, faces a growing demand for engaging and accessible educational contents. Kola Ogunlade said Storybook could help bridge the gap by allowing parents and teachers to create personalized learning experiences. The tool works by combining user input with AI-generated illustrations and narration. Parents can upload a child's photo with a favorite toy, and Storybook will generate a 10-page illustrated adventure featuring that child as the main character. A drawing pinned to the family fridge can also be transformed into a narrated tale. Each story comes with a narrator's voice and unique illustrations on every page. Google says the goal is not just to showcase AI, but to provide a simple way for families to create intimate and memorable stories, whether to explain a parent's job and families' free AI-powered storytelling. We have more updates across our social media platforms. Do well to connect to the handles displayed on your screen. I am Chinatu Oji. Thank you for watching.